Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers. Today I am going to discuss one of the most important topics of your syllabus of intro. We have already completed three poems: The Seven Ages of Man, The Solitary Reaper, and we have also completed lines from the Samson Against. Now, today the topic which is under discussion is music when soft voices die. This is the fourth poem which we are going to discuss. Now, Music When Soft Voices Die, this poem has been written by Percy Shelley. People call it PB Shelley. This gentleman was born on August 4, 1792 in England, in UK. And this gentleman died in July 8, mostly in 1822. This gentleman is considered as the major poet of the Romantic age. Means he is considered the very important poet, especially the Romantic poet. Now the poem which is in intro, that is Music When Soft Voices Die, is all about the death of your beloved. Means when beloved dies, what would the feelings of person could be, the writer has composed it. Some people say that his wife has died and he remembers his wives, and then he composed one poem, that's a music when soft voices die. Actually, he wanted to say in this poem that people die, they go away from this world, but whom you love, this love can never be finished. It will always be in the hearts of the people. Love changes in the different shapes. Maybe the person who's with you, he may not be, but his good deeds will continue. His good, actions would be continued. People die, but their character never dies. Their love can never be finished. So, Music When Soft Voices Die is basically a death poem written by PB Shelley. This poem is most likely about a loved one's death. It has only the two stanzas, mostly which are present in your book. In the second stanza, if you go through, you'll find that Shelley states that we put roses on the beloved person's bed and think about them when they are gone. Love continues even if the person we loved passed away. Love is there if the person is not with you even. So writer has definitely talked about his wife's death, and he remembers that how love, how much love was in when she was present. But even she's not with him, but he remembers her all the time. Let's move to the stanza number 1. Music when soft voices die vibrates in the memory. Odors when sweet violets sicken, live within the sense they quicken. Now, in these lines, the poet says that when sweet voices fade away, they also echo in our memory. Now, beautiful and mellifluous songs are unforgettable. Means some melody is there, you cannot forget it, and these are really immortal. Similarly, when the sweet smelling lovely flowers, violets, our minds are refreshed when we remember the sweet fragrance of violets. Sorry. In other words, the poets want to say that if a thing loses its physical beauty, it can be revealed. It can be revived in the imagination. Thus, in short, you can say the lyrical reflects the fundamental importance of imagination in human life. That's why John Keats once said, "A thing of beauty is joy forever." Shelley emphasizes the same idea in these lines also, containing the death of the meaning and philosophical approach to love. Love, even not only love, but the love, beauty, separation, and imagination. The poet, by giving the examples of enchanting music and the fragment violets, expresses the idea that a beautiful thing never dies. We can die, but the beautiful thing can never die. It has everlasting effect on the mind of a man. Now, these time, the writer has said these all things. There's some things that you keep everything in your mind sometimes. Let's move to the number second stanza. The writer says, "Rose leaves when the rose is dead are heaped for the beloved's bed, and so thy thoughts when thou art gone, love itself shall slumber on." Now, when you talk about these lines, the writer PB Shelley believes in the platonic love. Now, what's a platonic love? Which shuns fulfillment. It's a complete love. It's a desire that always remains unsatisfied. Your love can never be satisfied. It needs more and more. In love, Shelley must find something ideal, something ever to aspire after, something to ever to look forward to. It is in the expectation of fulfillment that the happiness lies. He has also expressed the Platonic conception of love in the beautiful stanzas. The poet also says that when the rose petals, without wither away, fade away, they do not become useless. They retain their sweet smell even after withering away, fading away, even the smell will be there. That is why they are used for the decorating and beloved's bed. The poet's beloved has been separated from him. She is not with him, but her thoughts are with him, and his love will always sleep on her thoughts. I mean, you can say in other words that the poet wants to say that it does not matter if the sweetheart is physically maybe away from him, because spirituality she is with him. Physically she is not with him, but definitely the spiritually she is with him. Separation, you can say that the separation has sharpened love, but he is free from mental agony, as her sweet thoughts always comfort and soothes him. His love is passionate and profound, and it will continue to love her in his imagination. As true love does not die. True love will remain always, does not die, and definitely it transcends all barriers and the surmount of all obstacles. Absence sharpens love. When the love is not with you, the absence sharpens it. Absence sharpens love, distance intensifies love. But the imagination brings the loved so close to lover that distances even come to end, and the two separated souls are again united. True love can never die. It will remain always in the mind and heart of the people. People never forget the true love. The love always remains in the hearts. So in these istanda, the